Hello viewers, I'm Jane, the Ultimate Filipina. Today's episode, although it is in the entertainment category, is reality as well. You have listened to all the male and female YouTubers in the Philippines, as well as others who have age gap relationships and believe a Filipina loves a foreigner for love's sake and not money. Money, although nice, is not the primary goal or objective. Don't believe that hogwash. Well, think about it. If you can't get a young decent woman in your own country, unless you are filthy rich, then why do you think the Philippines is any different? Poverty is the difference. Compared to most Filipinas' income, most foreigners are rich because your retirement or pensions make you a valuable commodity in the Philippines. As Tina Turner once said, "What's love got to do with it?" When I went online to find my future foreign companion, I knew a Filipino man could not help me live the life I wanted for myself and family. Nothing against Filipino men, but unless they are rich, they cannot help me or my family, and I would be just a baby maker and stay in the poverty category. I didn't use the usual Philippine dating sites. I used an international dating site and only received several responses. As we communicated, I realized none of them could understand me and just wanted to score a hit online. I blocked them. The last one to text me, I didn't block him, but I never answered him. However, he consistently kept communicating without my response. I decided to text him back, but tell him up front why I was online and that I was support my siblings' education and trying to fulfill my lifelong dream to build my parents' e-house. I had already been in Singapore 8 years and would remain until all goals were completed. Surprisingly, when he informed me that he lived in Singapore previously and had a condo on Newton Jerms Road and named every place in Singapore, including Lucky Plaza where Filipina hung out on their day off. He also spent considerable time in the Philippines while in the military back in the day. So he knew everything about the Philippines, our culture, tradition, and family values. He then promised to come to Singapore and meet me and introduce himself. I didn't believe he would come, but we scheduled a meeting on my Sunday off a few months later. He did show up and I brought my best friend with me. We went out and ate and he conversed very well with my friends. I could only meet him a few hours, so he stayed 2 days and went to other countries in Asia. I always made clear to him that I will stay in Singapore until I finish my parents' house. He visited me another 5 times within a 2 years span. I eventually believed he was the right man for me, and his last 2 visits I went back to his room with him. He was surprised how naive and inexperienced I was with intimacy. After all, I had been celibate for 9 years. He contacted me one day and stated he is retiring and moving to the Philippines, and they had visited there before and have rented a condo in Mactan, Newtown. He asked me not to extend my contract and that he would help with finishing my parents' house and buy me some land for my own separate house. If he had not made the promises, I would have never quit my job nor joined him in the Philippines, because I also learned he was dating another Filipina before my arrival in the Philippines. We sort that all out, and I returned and we cohabited together. He kept his promise and finished my parents' house, and bought Milan for my own house. The bottom line is, if not for his promises to buy Milan and finish my parents' house, I probably would still be in Singapore and not in an age gap relationship. We are bonded now, and he finally met my family, which was held off until I trust him and began to love him. From my perspective, it was initially a transactional relationship that over time has blossomed into a caring, loving, and progressive relationship. I firmly believe in age gap relationships now because I am happy and my family is happy. However, the reality of the situation is, if money was not part of the equation, I would still be a maid in Singapore. Yes, your Filipina can love you, but you must pay to play. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate life in the Philippines. Take care. Bye.